Sir,
Nagabhushanam.
sir, I got this knowledge from NCERT itself.
Yeah.
Sir, the constants which include dimensions change, no, sir, by time.
Constants?
The constants with the dimensions change by time, no, sir, because in the
Yeah,
text.
change by time. By time.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
by time it can change, then
Yes, sir.
because dimensional formula only will change that time.
Sir, because here they get in
Yeah, it can.
NCERT, it's given in 33rd question.
Okay.
Sir,
Okay.
but pi cannot change. Sir, pi and
Pi by t, nothing is there like that.
so pi.
Some of the things. Some of the things.
etc. So, sir, dimensionless constants will be constant forever, but dimensional.
Dimensional constants can. Speed by time. Speed of light. Speed of light, how much?
Sir, we write it as 3 into 10 to the power 8.
8. Actually, it is not.
Yes, sir, it's not.
It can change. Okay, let's see. Yesterday I asked, right? So many physical quantities we have. That physical quantities till now we have discussed, like fundamental physical quantities, supplementary physical quantities, and derived physical quantities, like that we have learned. But if I write anything like 2 meter per second, a person is moving with 2 meter per second, that means that sentence is not completed. I am telling somebody, Anirudh is moving 2 meter per second. So somebody will ask me in which direction, because this sentence is not completed. If I give north direction, now what will happen? This physical quantity will get the proper, right? Hello.
Yes.
Yes,
See,
sir.
this physical quantity, once if I take 2 meter per second, it is also physical quantity. But there is no complete information here. 2 meter per second is going with 2 meter per second. In which direction? If I give even direction, that physical quantity will get proper information.
So, but that depends again if the magnitude is given in scalar form or vector form, right?
Yeah, that's what. Now our topic is,
Oh, so you started the topic already. Okay, okay,
yes,
so
vector. So let's see. Now what is vector? How many types of vectors are there? How to represent a vector? And this is the one more lesson to ask a competitive level examination. If they want to ask any question, they will ask from vectors also. And most of the questions when they are asking, definitely vector lesson will involve in that question. Very important concept, vectors. If you know vectors properly, nearly 20-30% problems you can solve happily. Otherwise, each and
Sir,
every question will depending on vector lesson. Okay, let's see.
sir, in the NCRT, it's motion in plane, right?
Actually, most in plane, but most in straight line also we will use a vector concept. Suppose
So
a
you're
particle is
covering
moving
both
with
the
velocity.
chapter.
Amma?
You're covering both the chapters
Yes, yes.
under vector only.
Under vector, once if I complete the vectors, when I'm explaining most in one dimensional, two dimensional, everything will get very easily. So vectors are very important first. Okay,
Okay.
let's see.
Sir, sir,
Tell me.
sir, I just joined the class. I had network issues. Did you
No
start
problem. Just
vectors
now I'm
chapter?
starting.
Is that a new chapter?
Yeah, it is the
Okay,
new
sir.
chapter, that is vectors. Let's see. First definition, scalar. What is scalar? A physical quantity which having only magnitude, no direction, called scalar. Example, speed, distance. I will tell what is distance, what is speed, everything you will get. Just remember like that. The next one is vector. A physical quantity which having both magnitude and direction. Example, displacement, velocity, acceleration. I will explain each and everything. What is displacement, what is velocity, what is acceleration, how many types of accelerations are there, how many types of velocities are there. I will explain. Just example, as an example, remember like that. Now, look at this. And one of the question for you also. 2 meter per second is scalar or vector?
Scalar. Okay.
And it is moving along north direction. Then,
Vector.
okay. Tell me one answer. I'm going to ask one question. Listen clearly and say, okay. A physical quantity which having both magnitude and direction, is it definitely a vector quantity? Is it definitely a vector quantity when it having both magnitude and direction?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you write first? Write that.
Yes.
Write that. Did you answer my question?
Can you repeat it?
I am telling definition I given. What definition I given? A physical quantity which having both magnitude and direction, then that quantity is called vector quantity. I given the definition. Okay. Now my question is, suppose I given a physical quantity to you, it having both magnitude and direction, then definitely is it a vector?
Yes, sir. It is a vector.
Can I?
Yes, sir.
Answer is no. It is not a vector. Definitely you can't say just it is a vector. Oh, okay, you can say it is a vector. But if I ask particularly must it is a vector? No. It should follow. So if you are saying one of the physical quantity is a vector quantity, definitely that physical quantity should follow two things. One is it should contain magnitude and direction. Second one, it should follow vector laws of algebra. Vector laws of algebra. So vector laws it should follow. What are the laws? We will discuss that. So scalar means if there is no direction, definitely it is a scalar. And scalar quantities will follow the scalar law of algebra. Vector, if it is a vector, if you want to say if that is a vector, definitely first one is it should maintain magnitude and direction. Second one is it should follow vector laws of algebra. What are the vector laws of algebra? We will discuss. Okay. Clear? Nagabhushnam, Ananya,
Yes, sir. Clear.
is it clear?
Yes, sir.
I will tell you what are the vector laws. I will tell. But you can't say a physical quantity is a vector quantity, must vector quantity when it having both magnitude and direction. So that's what I'm going to give the point. It should follow the vector laws of algebra also. That laws we will discuss.
So, shall we write it down that all
Yes, note.
vectors?
Note.
So, could you like dictate once?
Once again, vector. When just write when we can say a quantity is vector quantity. First one, it should maintain, it should have direction and magnitude. Second point, it should follow vector laws of algebra, then perfectly we can say it is a vector. Perfectly we can say it is a vector. That type of quantities are there. Now one more.
Sir, could you give an example of a quantity which
Yes,
has
definitely,
direction and magnitude but is not vector?
Definitely. First, if you want to know that, you should know vector laws, right?
Yes, sir.
I didn't teach that, right? Once if I teach, then you will get idea, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I will give you. Actually, I can say current is a current. Current is a it having magnitude and a direction, but it is not a vector because it won't follow the vector law of addition. I can tell like that. But I want to show you. First, you have to know the vector laws of algebra. When I'm saying that, I will explain. Okay. Next. Sorry. Representation of a vector. How to represent a vector? Okay. Vector we will represent with a line ahead, arrow ahead. So here AB is a vector because here this line up to here it is showing that magnitude not according to scale. Okay, 10 meters, that means you no need to write, you no need to draw 10 meters line, just 10 meters. 10 meters it is a vector. A equal to 10 meters, so A is a vector. 10 meters means you no need to draw 10 meters line. Just when you are writing a letter and one arrow ahead, like this, then it is nothing but a vector.
So does the arrow indicate the direction, like which direction does it go to?
This arrow indicates direction, and from here to here, that line indicates
No,
magnitude.
no. So the head of the arrow, does it indicate any direction? Like if it's towards the left, the
Yes,
head is
yes,
towards
indicates
left.
direction. That's why vector. So line and arrow ahead, it is a vector. Here, this line, it tells about the magnitude, and arrow tells about direction.
So how will we represent a vector quantity if the direction is north, south, east, or west?
We will write A bar, north direction.
Okay,
A
so we
bar,
have to
south
write
direction.
north direction.
Yes, we have to
Okay.
write like that. Otherwise, simply when they are giving A bar, that means it is a vector. It having some direction. You should feel like that. It having some direction. That direction they will give. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now here see. So this line represent magnitude and arrow tells about the direction. That is clear. And arrow we will represent with the letter. If you want to represent any letter, you have to write and give one arrow. Then it will become a vector. But in some of the books, vector they represent with the bold facial letters, like thick letters, you know, right?
Bold A.
Yes.
Even in NCRT they have given first like that only, sir.
I didn't get. Prashant.
Sir, even in NCRT they have given like this only, sir. Full almost
Yeah.
everything.
So it is also vector. It is also vector. And vector first basically we will represent with one line, arrow ahead. That is the vector. So if this type of thing, if you give on any letter, then that it will become a vector. Or some books they will write bold face letters like this, thick letters. Suppose A, scalar or vector?
Scalar.
Now,
Vector.
or we can say it is a
Vector quantity.
like that.
So what is that you just drew?
A, bold face letter. So letters
Okay.
thick letters will be there. That letters will be represent as a vector. Now see, it is nothing but tail, right?
Yes, sir.
It is head. Okay. One vector, if you take it having tail and head. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Or it is called initial point. It is called initial point also. It is final point. So it is called initial point. It is called final point also. So vector we will represent like that. Next one. Types of vectors.
So the head will be final and the tail will be initial.
Yes. And that is very, very important, because head and tail, basing on that, when we are adding vectors, how to add, when we are seeing the angle between the two vectors, definitely we will mention head and tail. So a vector having tail and head, the two parts are very important. Types of vectors. First one. Equal vectors. The vectors, two or more vectors. The vectors I written. So vectors means two or more, not single. The vectors which are in the same direction and same magnitude called equal vectors. Equal vectors or parallel vectors or parallel vectors. Or parallel vectors. Equal vectors are also called parallel vectors. Equal vectors means two vectors which are in the same direction and same magnitude. Now tell me. It is A bar one vector and it is B bar one vector.
Sir, equal vectors necessarily might not be parallel, right?
Parallel.
Sir, if I draw B vector in the same line with A vector.
Is it?
Yeah, so now it's not parallel, right?
Not parallel.
It's parallel, sir.
It's parallel
Very
because
close to
angle
it.
how much?
Yeah, it
Now
is
angle how
parallel.
much?
Oh,
And you can't say angle now. Sorry for that. You can't say angle. I will tell you how to represent angle.
Yes,
Just
sir. And there's parallel shifting of
yes,
vectors.
yeah,
vector we can shift parallelly. That's why. When you can shift, when can you shift a vector? Is it completed
When they
this
have
lesson?
magnitude
Yeah,
and same
kind
Yes,
direction.
sir.
of
We did.
direction.
We did a
Sir,
few.
we can shift it parallelly, like in the
Parallelly
same
only
direction.
when the two vectors are in the same direction. Then only we can shift. Okay.
And one more thing,
No,
can
sir. Not
parallel vector be equal
Magnitude.
vector?
Rishak,
Sir, are all parallel vectors equal vectors?
just I will tell you.
Sir, not the vector is not necessarily has to be parallel to the other vector for parallel shifting. Why can't, like, I don't think so. So we just have to do the head to head and tail to tail.
Yeah, once if you
Sorry,
once
head
if
to
you
tail.
complete the types of vectors, then you will get idea.
Okay, so you can continue.
All types of vectors, if you know, then which vectors we can shift, which vectors we can't shift, you will get idea. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So equal vectors, the vectors which are in the same direction and same magnitude are called equal vectors, or equal vectors are also called parallel vectors. We can represent like this or like this.
And so only those parallel vectors are equal which have same direction and magnitude, right?
And same magnitude.
Yeah.
So all parallel vectors aren't equal vectors, no?
All parallel vectors?
Aren't equal vectors.
Yes, parallel vectors and equal vectors, both name is same, right? Equal vectors are
Sir,
also
but
called parallel
then
vectors.
if the magnitude of B is not same as of A,
That is
but they are
different.
parallel to each other, then they are
That is
parallel
different. I'm
vectors.
going to say that.
Those are equivalent vectors, right?
Next. Second one. Unequal vectors. Unequal vectors. The
So one
vectors.
second.
Yeah.
In equal vectors, if the vectors are in the same direction and magnitude, and if they are not parallel, even then they are equal, right?
No, direction should be same. Same
Yeah,
direction.
direction is same, magnitude is same, but they are not parallel. So it is equal vectors only, no?
How like that? How like that? You mean how? How can we draw like that? Here, like that we can draw.
Okay,
But
so the conditions necessary for equal vector is same magnitude and direction.
same, yes.
Okay.
Conditions are very necessary.
Yes,
Otherwise, you
sir,
can't call
that is
that is
what I
equal.
told. Same
And
direction and same magnitude, but they are not parallel to each other. So can they be
if there are
equal?
no, Ananya, if both are in the same magnitude and same direction, then how can't be the two vectors are in parallel?
If they are like one behind each other.
Okay,
They're still parallel, right?
so okay, we will see that.
Okay.
Next,
Yeah.
unequal vectors. Unequal vectors, the vectors which are in the same direction, sorry, which are in the opposite direction.
Sir, they can be any direction to each other, no, sir.
No, I didn't get.
Sir, why
Equal
only
vectors.
opposite? They can be in any
Yes, sir.
direction, right?
Yes, sir.
If they are in the different directions, what will happen? That types of vectors will tell. So that time, that vectors are
Okay.
called what?
So every condition has a different name.
Yes, see, when we are discussing about significant figures, by using only one rule, did you decide that is a significant figure?
No, sir.
By using 6 rules, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
On the direction of the vectors and magnitude of the vectors, they have given some special name, special types of vectors. So definitely that vector should follow some of the type. So that vectors will be some of the type. So you have to know all the types. Then you can decide that vector is called what. Okay, first you should know all the types. Then ask me question. Okay, na?
Yes, sir. You can continue.
Yeah. Unequal vectors. The vectors which are in the opposite direction is nothing but opposite direction, magnitude may or may not same. Magnitude may or may not same. Now tell me, which vector?
Opposite.
So it is anti-parallel. Can we say anti-parallel?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
No,
unequal
sir.
vectors are also called anti-parallel vectors.
Sir, they are parallel to each other, no, sir, because there is no intersection between them.
Direction.
Again, parallel shifting of.
Again, parallel shifting of anti-parallel.
So what does anti-parallel exactly mean?
One is opposite directions are opposite to each other.
But they're still parallel.
Yes, but they are still in parallel. Directions are opposite. Okay. Magnitude are may or may not same.
Excuse me, sir. I got disconnected. So I missed the explanation for unequal vectors. Could you please repeat?
Unequal vectors, the vectors which are in the opposite direction, magnitude may or may not same. Magnitude, whatever it may be, say may or may not same, but direction is opposite. That is called anti-parallel vectors or unequal vectors.
So, if the magnitude is by chance the same, why can't it only be called opposite vectors?
So that's what unequal. That time we will call anti-parallel vectors. Magnitude is same, direction is opposite.
You call them anti-parallel vectors.
Yes, unequal vectors are also called anti-parallel vectors.
No, anti-parallel vectors can only be called.
I actually asked one question.
Yes, yes.
I really got frustrated with that.
Let's see one more. Let's see. Complete all the types, then we will see. Okay.
Yes, no, I was asking. Someone just interrupted.
Yeah.
I was
So
asking.
there's a lot of disturbance.
No, not like that, Rajwal. Not like that. Just wait. Let me complete all the types, then we will discuss. Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Unequal vectors are also called anti-parallel vectors. Also, let's see. Let me tell all the types of vectors. Then ask me. Next, negative vector.
इसको कौन ले जाएगा? हम नहीं जा रहे, पागल है अकली।
I actually asked her and I was just like,
पर तू वहाँ क्यों नहीं बैठता?
Negative
टेबल पे,
vector.
this is not the right way of studying.
So there's a lot of disturbance.
how convenient.
Rajwal, keep in.
I study.
Rajwal,
ये तब से वहाँ बैठा है, 1 घंटा यहाँ बैठ जाए, गर्दन ऐसे ऐसे करके बैठ के देखना।
Rajwal,
Yes, sir.
please put in mute. Yeah. Let's see. Negative vectors. 2 or more vectors. Okay. Take 2 vectors having same magnitude, but opposite in direction. This is called perfectly when the 2 vectors having same magnitude but opposite in direction, that are called negative vectors. One vector, one more vector. These 2 vectors having same magnitude but opposite in direction. Now you can say unequal vectors are negative vectors, but negative vectors cannot be unequal vectors. Unequal vectors may or may not equal to negative vectors, but negative vectors cannot be unequal vectors. Hello.
So negative vector is the same as anti-parallel vector?
Yes. When in anti-parallel vector, if 2 vectors having same magnitude or opposite direction, only in that case negative vectors are equal to anti-parallel vectors, right? So unequal vectors are called negative vectors when this type of situation is arise. But negative vectors we can't say unequal vectors. Why? Because negative vectors already specifically mentioned the 2 vectors are equal in magnitude and opposite in the nature.
Sir, so all negative vectors are anti-parallel vectors?
Yes.
Okay.
All negative vectors are, sorry. Yes, all negative vectors are anti-parallel vectors. but all anti-parallel vectors are not negative vectors.
Yeah.
Yes, must. We can put like
But sir,
definitely.
you had said that unequal vectors are anti-parallel vectors.
And yeah, unequal vectors are also called anti-parallel vectors.
Okay.
Yes.
So I have this doubt.
Ananya.
Unequal vectors, the direction is like opposite, right?
Yes.
In unequal vectors.
Yes.
And but magnitude is so. Is
May or
it
may not.
always? Yeah, may or may not. Is it always necessary for it to be parallel?
Yes, it should be parallel.
So that's compulsory.
Yes, that's compulsory. Okay. Now see negative vectors. Two vectors having same magnitude, but now did you understand? All negative vectors are parallel anti-parallel vectors, but all anti-parallel vectors are not negative vectors.
Sir. Sir, in the diagram you have shown, so we can say that B is negative of A or A is negative of B, right?
Anything. So mostly when we are drawing the coordinate system, this side is positive, this side will be negative. This side is positive, this side is negative. So basing on that, we will write it is only negative. It is positive.
Sir, so if I change the magnitude of B negative, so will be equal to A vector, right?
B equal to?
Sir, B will only become equal to A when the vector is negative, no sir?
I didn't get your doubt.
So when B is negative, it would be A, right?
Yeah. When B is negative, that will be A. A equal to minus B, right?
Yes.
Yes, A equal to minus B. Then negative vectors. Okay? Hello?
Yes, sir, you can come.
Yes.
Next.
Sir, could you repeat the last point what you told about negative vectors?
Negative vectors. Two vectors having same magnitude but opposite in direction. So all negative vectors are anti-parallel vectors, but all anti-parallel vectors are not negative. Why? Because anti-parallel vector means both are opposite direction, okay, but magnitude may or may not same. If magnitude is same, it will become negative vector. If it is not same, it can't be negative vectors, but negative vectors are always anti-parallel vectors. Magnitudes are same, opposite in direction. Okay? Collinear vectors. The vectors are in the same line called collinear vectors. Magnitude may or may not same. The vectors which are in the same line called collinear vectors. Collinear vectors. So all are in the same line. And
So direction won't matter, right?
Direction also won't matter because you know, right, tug of war. So
yes,
each and every person has different magnitude, and they will some of the members apply force on the other direction, some members are another direction, and each and every person has their applied force magnitude is different, right? But all forces are in the same line, right? All forces are in the same line, right?
Yes.
So if the vectors are in the same line, that means that vectors are collinear vectors. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Risha?
Yes, sir.
Understand?
Yeah.
Sir?
Nagabhushan, tell me.
Sir, so all collinear vectors are unequal?
All collinear vectors are? We can't say that. Why? Because if both everything are in the same direction, suppose it is also a collinear vector.
Sorry, sir. I've seen the reverse. All unequal vectors are collinear vectors.
All unequal vectors.
So how will it be? You told they're supposed to be parallel also,
Yeah,
right?
yes, it should be parallel. You can't write.
Sir, collinear vectors are parallel to each other, no, sir?
Anti-parallel also are there, right?
Yes, sir.
Then?
Yes, sir, but all unequal vectors
Yes,
are
sir.
anti-parallel vectors,
Yes,
no?
sir.
All unequal vectors?
Unequal.
Are anti-parallel.
Yes, yes.
Sir, when by that sense, collinear vectors are also unequal vectors.
No,
Oh,
sir.
linear. It should be in the line.
I mean, unequal vectors are
See,
collinear vectors.
these vectors we can't say these are in the line. Line means you should understand that vectors are in the line. You should not say that the vectors which are in the line they are parallel. Don't say like that. Parallel is different. Parallel form is like this. So linear form is like different. See that line and parallel is different. Remember that vectors are in the same line, then only collinear vectors. If they are parallel, format will be like this. We can make parallel vectors as a collinear because we can move this vector parallelly, then we can make it like this. Then it is collinear vector, not parallel now. See the format now. Collinear means that vector should be on the same line. Okay. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Understand?
Yes, sir.
Risha, what happened? Became dull?
Nothing. No, nothing.
See, it should be in the line. If it is in the line, you can't say that vectors which are in the same line are parallel. You can't say like that. How can we say? Parallel format is different, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, when we are seeing, see, if I ask you these vectors, how you are seeing these vectors? I am seeing like these all are in the same line. I don't say these vectors are in the parallel. Right?
Yeah.
Who is that? Hello?
Sir.
Bhargav, tell me.
Sir, are collinear vectors equal?
I didn't get.
Sir, are collinear vectors, all collinear vectors can be equal vectors, sir?
No. Equal vectors means, you know, right? The vectors which having same magnitude and same
direction.
Yes, and right, same magnitude and same direction. Here?
Oh, okay.
Coplanar.
Yes, sir. And are all equal vectors collinear?
Equal vectors means it should be like this, right? These
Okay,
vectors
so
are
that's
not in the
also
line.
parallel.
Yes, again parallel. That's why equal vectors are also called parallel vector we written. See that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Again, these are not in the line. These are parallel. We will call that is parallel. And you know, this format, what we will call, it is called divergent, right?
So we didn't learn that.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Let's X, Y, Z. You know, right? Plane. How many dimensions having plane? Plane having two dimensions, right? Now see.
Sir, this means,
Yeah, come on.
This means that vectors which lie in the same plane are coplanar.
The vectors which are in the same plane. Now see, B and C are in the same plane or not?
No, they are.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
they are.
No. It's not. B
Yeah,
and
they
C are in the not same plane because C this vector in the plane of Y and X.
Oh, okay. Like that. Okay.
Z and X. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the these are the vectors. These are in the plane of XY. And magnitude may or may not. Direction you don't need to consider in which direction that is. And what is the magnitude of that vectors? You no need to consider. You have to see only one thing, that are in the same plane or not.
Sir.
Nagbhushan, tell me, ma.
Don't take seriously.
No, why?
Sir, all the vectors you drew in the board, all are coplanar, no, sir, because they are on the same board.
No. I want to say explanation. I want to give explanation like these vectors are in the same plane. these vectors are in the same plane. These vectors are in the same plane, but B and C not in the same plane. B and G not in the same plane. To explain that, I written.
Yes, sir, I understood.
Okay, so to ask,
Sir,
I
Sir, but
felt like I have to ask
sir,
E
but
and
remove
tell me.
all the sir.
Hmm.
If you erase all the boundary planes, then
Let's see.
all vectors lie in the same board, sir. Then it's on
Oh,
common plane.
if you
Like that
erase
is
the boundary
asking.
line, that means you are saying
Yes,
that if
sir.
you erase this, right?
Yes, sir.
But we know, right? We have four dimensions, right? Four directions, right?
Yes,
X
sir.
minus X, Y minus Y, right?
Minus y. Yes, sir.
So if it is not there, then that it will become a space, three-dimensional quantity, space.
Oh.
So, for example, vehicles moving on the same road
Okay.
are coplanar.
Vehicle moving on the,
Vehicles moving on the same road again.
yes, coplanar. That you have to take the reference, a reference point you have to take.
So what if there's a change in direction?
If it is change in direction also, they are in the same plane.
Then how will there be a change in plane again over
I will
here?
say, let's see. I am considering it is the road. This road is, suppose if you take north, south, east, west, suppose if that road is in this manner, in this place, then it is the same plane, right?
Plane, yeah.
It is one more plane. It is one more plane, one more plane. So same things we will represent like plus y, minus y, plus x, minus x. So we can represent by taking the reference frame. It is called reference frame. According to this frame of reference, it is coplanar. Okay.
So the difference in the vehicles moving on air, I mean in the sky, and the ones moving on road are of two completely different planes, right?
They are not in the different plane. One is in the space, one is in the plane. Space is three-dimensional quantity, plane is two-dimensional quantity. Right?
Sir, I didn't understand coplanar vectors.
Coplanar vectors mean the vectors which are in the same plane. Suppose x-axis, it is y-axis and it is z-axis. Now I have given three vectors like that. A bar is a vector and B bar is a vector and C bar is a vector. And one more vector I have given here like this, D bar. Now A, B, C are in the same plane. Plane having two dimensions. Plane having two dimensions. So same plane. So these vectors are called coplanar vectors. If I ask you, B and D are in the same plane?
No.
No, sir.
No, sir.
So these are not coplanar. The vectors which are in the same plane, magnitude you no need to think and direction you no need to think. That are in the same plane or not, you have to check.
Okay,
and somebody asked, who asked that vehicle question?
Me, I asked.
Ask me. One is in the air. Air means three-dimensional quantity. Do you have idea?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, it is 3D. When you are moving on the road, that is 2D. Suppose when you are moving only straight, that is 1D. Okay.
Yes, sir. I'm making the difference out.
Yeah.
Sir,
Tell me, ma.
no doubt in a
Yeah.
3D plane, in a three-dimensional space,
Yes.
there are infinite number of planes, right? So if I say that one vector is along xy plane and another vector is along yz plane, but there should also exist another plane such a way that that vector and this vector are in a single plane, right? That's also true.
We have to imagine, no?
Yes, sir. We have to
Even
imagine.
first 4D we can't imagine. You are
Three-
saying the 4D. 4D we can't
No,
imagine.
sir.
3D only very little bit, very difficult to imagine, right? But we are imagining something.
Sir, think once, sir.
Yeah. I understood.
Think a cake.
Mm.
If you can cut through it in different directions, no, sir.
Yes.
Then will form a plane. In the if I pierce a pencil in any two places,
Yes.
it will it is coplanar vectors.
Yes, it will be in the the two things will be in the some other plane. You are saying like that, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, if you
Yes, sir.
imagine that much, it is possible.
Yes,
You can imagine.
yes, sir.
Yeah, correct only.
So, sir, in the diagram, you are just trying to explain in X, Y, and Y, Z. But
Yes.
actually, there's another plane which has a which.
Yeah, that plane we have to give. Here, when we are taking a reference frame, we will take in our convenient way, right? Everyone should understand that
Yes,
convenient
sir.
way. So,
Yes,
if
sir.
you imagine, yeah, we can create one more plane also. But 4D, 4D, can you imagine the 4D?
No, sir.
At a time, you can't imagine, right? 3D only very difficult to imagine. 4D, it's not possible, but 4D is there. Fourth dimension is there, right?
Yes, sir. There are multiple.
Yes, symbol, Indian symbol, line symbol. Did you know, right? Only we can see 3. We can't see 4th one, right? Next, coplanar vectors. Next one, null vector. The vector, its magnitude, the vector having magnitude is equal to 0, called zero vector. See what I given null vector, but I written is called zero vector. That means null vector is also called zero vector. So when we will call a vector is a null vector,
If magnitude is zero.
its magnitude equal to
0.
yes, its magnitude is 0. That means okay. Tell me one vector, its magnitude is 0.
But when the vector is at rest,
Yes. Now see, velocity of a particle which is at rest. Now one of the particle is at rest. Tell me what is the direction, what is the velocity of that particle? How much?
0.
0 meter per second.
0 meter per second. Direction can you define?
No.
No.
But when it is start, it can go in any another direction, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So it is a null vector. Direction is direction
Not
Null.
predictable.
indefinite.
Yeah, not predictable. Yeah.
Okay. Next. Acceleration of a particle
With uniform
when
velocity.
it is in very
Constant velocity.
yes uniform
But
velocity.
here the velocity can be determined with direction, right?
Velocity determine the direction. It is in the uniform velocity. When a particle is moving with the uniform velocity, what is the acceleration there?
0.
So magnitude is 0, right?
Yeah.
So that magnitude is 0. That means which vector is that?
Null vector.
Null
Sir,
vector.
I'm asking velocity wouldn't be a null vector, right? Over here.
Sir.
Velocity is not null vector.
Sir.
We are talking about acceleration there. Nagbhushan, tell me, ma.
Sir, I think not everyone are understanding.
Is it?
New students are there, sir.
Vaishnavi?
Students don't know acceleration as a vector, velocity as a vector. They only know that they are acceleration, they are velocity.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir, the new.
Akshaya? Akshaya? Prajwal?
Yes, sir.
Prajwal, any doubt?
No, sir.
Acceleration is a vector quantity, right? I will say,
Yes.
don't worry. Just if you don't know, just leave that. When we are learning about
I was
velocity,
there. I was there.
get idea. Okay, so null vector also we have discussed. Unit vector. Unit vector. The vector which magnitude is equal to 1. The vector its magnitude is equal to 1. When a vector is, so it is denoted with letter, any letter with cap. Any letter above that, if you write cap, it represents unit vector. Unit vector, its magnitude is equal to 1. So when its magnitude is equal to 1 means, suppose a vector, A is a vector. That vector, if you divide with its magnitude, then it will become unit vector. That means simple. 16 meter per second north by 16. What will happen?
1
meter per
meter.
second north.
What is that 1? Magnitude
One
equal to
cap.
1. Then it will become?
Will it be one cap? No.
It's not one cap. That only we have written a cap.
Be only a cap.
Okay, okay.
North. That only a cap. That's what we have represented. Now a cap. So a cap is a unit vector. Why? Because its magnitude is equal to 1. So when its magnitude is equal to 1 means when the vector is divided with its magnitude. Vector, both magnitude and direction will be there. With that magnitude, if you divide, then you will get a unit vector.
Yes.
So A cap can be small letter also, right?
Yeah, anything. Any letter if you write and if you put is a unit vector. Suppose X, that means unit vector. So any letter if you write, if you keep a cap over the head, then it will become a unit vector.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
What is the use of the unit vector? What is the use of the unit vector?
So we can make
Sir, we
calculations
can-
simpler.
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Express
Prashant?
no
Yes.
vectors.
Prashant, I can't hear you.
We can make the calculation simpler, sir. If
No,
we-
no, 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 no.
Sir,
Unit vector.
Sir,
Nagabhushan,
to
tell
see
me.
the dimensions
sir, we
of
can
that.
represent any vector in terms of its own unit vector.
No, no, I didn't get.
Sir, if we have any vector along a unit vector, we can show as a simple multiple of unit vector as the whole vector.
No, one more. Anybody?
So, like to show the direction of
Very
the
good.
vector.
See, one of the 2 meter per second. Okay, 2 meter per second it is. Now, without changing its magnitude, I want to make it is a vector. Now, what I will do, I will give one unit vector. Suppose if I give x I cap. Let's see unit vectors. Along the x direction, unit vector is I cap. Along the y direction, unit vector is j cap. Along the z direction, unit vector is k cap. If you multiple a scalar with unit vector, its magnitude won't change, but it will get direction. Which direction you want to give, that direction you can give. If I multiple with I cap, I will give the x direction. If I multiple with j cap, I will give the y direction, like that. So a scalar we can make it as a vector without changing its magnitude. Okay, by using unit vectors. Clear?
Yes.
How many vectors we have studied? 7. Eighth one. Orthogonal vectors. Orthogonal vectors. The vectors which are mutually perpendicular to each other. The vectors which are mutually perpendicular to each other. Just now we have discussed. X, Y, Z. I cap, J cap, K cap. So I cap, J cap, K cap are called orthogonal vectors, or these vectors are called unit vectors. First, these vectors are the unit vectors along x direction, y direction, and z direction. And these vectors are also called orthogonal vectors because these are mutually perpendicular to each other. Akshaya?
Yes, sir.
Understand?
Yeah.
Vaishnavi?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir, I understood.
Priyanka?
No doubt, sir.
Rishabh?
Sir, could you explain again?
Yeah. Rishabh? Tanisha? Tanisha? Okay, let's see. Orthogonal vectors means the vectors which are mutually perpendicular to each other. Now, I and J perpendicular to each other. I and K perpendicular to each other. J and K perpendicular to each other. So these vectors are called orthogonal vectors. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Ninth. The two or more vectors, its starting point is same, ending point may be different. Co-initial vectors. The vectors, its starting point is same. So these vectors are called co-initial vectors. Ananya,
Yes, sir.
did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Risha,
Yes, sir. Sir, co-initial vectors might not have the same magnitude, right?
yeah, that is also.
Can have different magnitude.
It can be different magnitudes, it can be different directions, but starting from same point. Starting from same point, okay? That you have to remember. Co-terminal vectors. Tell me what is the definition?
Ending point is the
Ending
same.
points are same.
Ending point is same, okay? Magnitudes and directions.
Sir, could you repeat what coterminal vectors?
The vectors which having same final state, like same final point or ending point is same, that vectors are called co-terminal. See, each and every vector will end at one point. Coming from different directions, we can take like a classroom. Persons will come from different directions, they will meet in the classroom. So co-terminal vectors. If we consider each and everyone is one of the vector, everyone will meet in the class. So co-terminal vectors. And when you are leaving the class, from the same point you will go in the different direction. That means co-initial vectors.
So
Ananya,
here
tell me.
also, here also direction and magnitude
Yes,
is not
it can be
correct.
different.
Yeah.
Yes, can be different. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
How many?
10 are done.
10. Localized vector. Eleventh, localized vectors. The vectors, its initial point is fixed, called fixed vectors. Did you understand what is happening? One of the vector, if you take that initial point is fixed, initial point is not moving now. So that type of vectors are called localized vectors or fixed vectors. Clear? Ananya?
Yes, sir.
Is it
So
clear?
also can we say like centripetal force or centrifugal force is localized
Because
vector
fix and
to
directions
the
of
center
change.
of a circle, right?
Yes, yes, we can.
Even gravitational force is localized vector, right?
Yes, fixed. Initial position is fixed. Every time it acts towards the center.
Sir, its magnitude can change, right?
Magnitude can change then.
Okay.
So, but where do they originate from?
Originated somewhere.
From infinity.
Yes, originated somewhere. But started, yeah, originated is somewhere. But fixed that. Next one.
Wait, so
Yes, yes. Yeah,
so
yeah.
initial point is the point from where it originates, right?
Yes, that is the initial point. Where it will come. That is, from anywhere it can come, but that point is fixed. Free vectors.
So then how can gravity be localized vector?
Exactly, so
Yes, yes,
that's
yeah.
what.
Yeah,
Because
because starting point
gravity,
is different, right?
yeah, ending point is the ground,
Ending
right?
point is
Otherwise,
also, yeah, ending point is fixed.
Ending point is fixed.
so we cannot say it is localized, right?
We can't say, ma. No. Yeah, yeah. We can't say that. Because different, right? Now, free vectors. The vectors, its initial point.
Sir, so can we say that gravitational force is a coterminal vector?
Only one force only, no? Gravitational force.
Okay, yeah.
So we can't. So free vectors, the vectors, its initial point not fixed. Called free vectors.
What about final point?
Initial point only not fixed. Final point can.
So see, like gravity, initial point is not fixed, but then final point is fixed. That is the ground.
But is there any particular name for that vector?
No, ma. They didn't give any name, but for that, see, gravitational force, free vector.
So,
Yeah.
so free vectors can be parallelly shifted also.
So we can say like that, because if you don't fix the initial point, we can shift, right?
Yes, sir.
Once if you fix
Yes.
it, you can't shift.
Yes.
Then it is free vector, so you can shift.
Sir, but localized vector, you can like.
We can't
you can
shift.
Sir, but
incline it, no, sir, in an angle.
We can't shift, but we can
Incline it.
So
You
then
can rotate it.
free vector can be any sort of vector, right?
Any
type of vector. So all the vectors we wrote till now, except for localized vector, are the subsets of free vector.
free vectors. Yes.
Is that a correct statement?
Yeah. Till now, whatever we have to suppose, if we take the coplanar vectors, that coplanar vectors, we can shift, right? We can shift. We may or may not. Now also may or may not, that we can shift. Suppose if in the same plane, if two vectors are like this, then you can't shift again. if you want to shift a vector, it should be in the same direction.
Parallel.
Yeah, parallel. Then you can shift. We can't shift this vector, which are at a certain angle. So you can't say like that. Free vectors means no initial point. Initial point is not fixed. That any vector is called free vector only. Yeah, till now whatever we have discussed, most of the
Types
vectors
of free
are free
vectors.
vectors.
Sir, so we'll be doing problems based on only free vectors, right?
Mostly, yeah.
Or like mostly it will be free vectors. Like.
Yes, yes.
Sir, so can a vector be sir, so can we like differentiate? We cannot differentiate between two vectors unless there's an angle formed between them.
Differentiate, huh?
No, not literally differentiate, like distinguish. Like
Yeah. We can't distinguish unlike if to distinguish that. Definitely, we should require certain point. Basing on that, we can say the difference. So now between these two, we can say difference. That is, we have to remember the fixed point. Initial point is fixed, that is localized. Initial point is not fixed, free vector. So one specific point is required to differentiate that.
Yes, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
So here localized means it would be centrifugal and free vectors means it would be centripetal.
No, we can't say like that. Centripetal force is nothing but towards the center. So that is that is initial, not initial
That
point.
can
There
be
is no
like
initial point in that.
co-terminal.
Yeah, that would be co-terminal.
Co-terminal.
Sort of, but though the circumference would be the same, right?
But then it cannot be localized, right? Centrifugal or centripetal.
Not
Like the way
localized because
Ananya
they are
said.
not free. They are not free. Always
No, but
centripetal will act
centripetal
towards
is,
the
no?
center.
Sorry, centrifugal is localized, right? Because it emerges from the center.
Yes, it's from the center, yes.
According to me, centrifugal force is not there. Centrifugal means it is just a feeling. We will feel like that some force is acting.
Okay,
There
just
is no
imaginary force.
Yeah, imaginary force that is actually. So we can't say that.
We can't
Centrifugal.
consider.
Yeah,
Okay.
centrifugal is nothing but feeling. Feeling. We will feel like that.
Sir,
Yeah.
please we don't want to interrupt the new students because they'll think that what is this? We don't know. I feel very bad like that.
Yeah. See, once if we complete the lesson, then I will ask one by one. Then you have to say answers, okay? Because even I should consider the new persons
one
also.
example of localized vector then.
Localized vectors. If initial point is fixed, suppose one of the vector, if I fix and if I rotate, then it can be the localized vector.
So an application of localized vectors.
Application, when we are solving the problems, maybe we will get. That time we will see, okay? They didn't give any best example on the localized vectors, but I will find. I will tell you. Okay?
So
Now,
one
till
second.
now, whatever I explained, I didn't give any example for any, because by using name, you can't give that. We have to, when we are reading, we should imagine like one vector initial point is fixed, that is localized vectors. Feel like that. We can fix initial point. Tell me, ma.
No, sir, I was saying you can continue.
Yeah. Okay, localized vectors. If initial position is fixed, that is localized. Or free vectors, nothing but the vectors which are in the initial point is not fixed. 15, huh? 14.
13.
13, huh?
Yes, sir. But 13, so yours minus. So
13,
13, yeah.
Position vector. Position vector, it tells about the position of the particle when it is in the plane. When it is in the plane, suppose, feel like it is X and Y, it is also Z, the direction will be there. And one of the particle at P, point P. If you want to say the position of that vector, then we have to take a fixed point, that is nothing but origin. From origin, one vector, if you draw like this, then it will be the position vector. it is represented with the letter something, anything like r bar. R bar is a position vector. Means this point, this position is from O to P. This is the position vector. Position vector means draw a line from origin to position of the point. It represents the position vector. It represents the position vector. So position vector means just it tells the position of the particle. So how
R
it will tell
vector is
position
the
of the
position
particle?
vector there.
Ma, Ananya?
R vector is the position vector
Yes,
there.
position vector. Why? Because we are representing the position of the particle in the plane. How we are representing? We have taken a origin. From the origin, one line if you draw, it tells the position of the particle. Clear?
Every time from the
Yes.
origin
Position
only.
vector means every time you should draw, you have to take one reference point, that is origin. From the origin you have to take. Suppose this particle reached from here to here, P1 to P2. What is the position now? If it is R1,
O to
we
P.
have to draw here. It is now position change, right?
Yes, sir.
So that position how much we given? R2. Initial position how much? R1.
R1.
Right? So that means what? It is displaced. So if you draw one line from initial to final point, if you draw a line from initial to final point, then it is called displacement vector. Then it is called displacement vector. So displacement vector means nothing from initial to position, final position. If you draw a straight line, that is displacement vector, irrespective of the path, how that particle is moving. Suppose particle is moving like this, if it reached here, where is the initial? Initial is here, final is here. So displacement vector will be initial to final. If you draw a line, that is only displacement vector, irrespective of the path. Here displacement vector will depending only on initial position and final position. Right?
Sir, can you give the definition?
Definition for what?
Position vector.
Yeah, position vector. Position vector, if you want to represent a position vector, position vector is the line joining from origin to position of the particle. Line joining from the origin to position of the particle is called position vector. If you draw a line from the origin to wherever the particle is situated there, that tells the position vector.
Sir,
Tell me, Bhargav.
sir, I got disconnected. Can you just give the definition of position vector?
Yeah, I'm giving Bhargav. Let's listen. I'm giving. Tanisha. Tanisha. Siraj Nair. I can't hear you.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 1 second. I just have to adjust my microphone. That's why I took time.
Okay, fine. Akshaya?
Yes, sir.
Akshaya, is it okay or any doubt?
No, sir.
Did you understand clearly everything? Are you writing in the notes?
Yeah.
See, if you don't understand, immediately ask me, okay? Not only Akshaya, everyone. If you don't understand, ask. You have equal rights. Everyone are same. Okay? Don't feel like somebody is asking, we are not asking, they are giving more preference. Don't feel like that. That and all, nothing here. Here we are sharing knowledge. So somebody is asking question, that means that question is useful to everyone. Maybe that same question you will get, but you are not asking, somebody is asking, that's all. And here no need to get any scared. If see Bhargav just now he disconnected, he is asking again. So we can, now I said 3 times, but again I will say, because he asked, right? We have to say. So if you have any doubt, now itself you have to ask. Don't wait. Somebody will ask, no need, why we have to ask? Well, otherwise it is very small doubt. If we ask, what others are feeling, that is none of our business. Are we understanding or not? If you understand properly, that's enough. Okay, so remember like that. Anybody can ask question. Sir, I didn't understand. Can you teach again? Sir, I didn't understand once. Again, once more, can you explain? Or otherwise, I got some doubt. Yeah, you can ask. No problem in that. I don't feel like that somebody is asking every time question. Why I will feel like that? When they are asking, really there is a meaning in that question. So many persons has different ideas. Every person cannot maintain the same idea. Okay, so don't feel like that. Please ask. I know it. Suppose if I don't mention the name, don't feel like sir is not mentioning my name. You have to ask. Pratik, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See once, position vector means the line joining from origin to position of the particle tells the position vector. When you are drawing a line from where to where, from origin to position of the particle, that tells the position vector. Okay?
Yes.
Let's see. Remember that 13, there are two vectors. One is axial vector and one more is, okay, one is axial vector is there, that I didn't explain. I will explain that. Okay, when situation comes, I will explain that, because basing on that some of the problems are there. That's why I didn't explain that. These 13 you have to remember. Okay, one is axial vector, one is polar vectors. That two vectors I have to explain. Once if I explain that, some of the problems are there on that. I will explain that. Okay, so we have learned what is vector. So let's see, still now we have discussed about what is vector and types of vectors. What is scalar? These three things we have discussed completely. Scalar we know, vector we know. When we call a physical quantity is a vector, if you want to call vector, not only magnitude and direction, it should follow the vector laws of algebra also. That we have to discuss. And types of vectors we have discussed. Okay? Bhargav.
So, is gravity a free vector?
Gravity we can't free vector, because in any direction it will act in the all directions, right?
No, sir, but it doesn't have an initial point and a final point fixed, right? So, can we consider gravity in that
See,
example?
gravitational force, I will say that force. Gravity I don't say, I will say gravitational force. Gravitational force having particular direction, that is always act towards the center.
Sir, then what about gravity?
Gravity. Gravity, not gravitational force.
Sir, gravity in classic definition.
I will tell you what is gravity, what is gravitational force. Okay. See, gravitational force is nothing but the force between any two objects in the universe. Gravity is nothing but the force between the earth, the objects which are on the surface of earth or near the earth. Suppose between chair and earth, that is gravity. Gravitational force means the force between any two objects in the universe. Suppose the force between sun and moon, which force that is?
Gravitational.
Gravitational.
You can't say gravity, that is. When you can say that is gravity?
When it is on Earth, having 9.
When it is that force is related to earth. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Understand clearly? Hello?
Not exactly.
Repeat again, sir.
See, gravity Gravity, I will say that the force between the earth and the objects which are on the surface of the earth or which are near to earth, there is a force that I will call as a gravity. Gravitational force, if I mention, I will say like the force between any two objects in the universe. Nagabhushanam.
Okay, sir, I understood.
Right? Feel like gravity, that means gravity, the name itself, it is telling the force between the objects like earth and the objects which are near the earth or on the surface of the earth. Gravitational force, gravitational, when you are saying like that, it is the force between any two objects in the universe. Any two objects means even gravity also will come under. Gravity is specific, but gravitational is no specific. We can say the force between any two objects in the universe.
So gravity is not specific only to Earth, right? It's specific to
It is
any
related.
planet.
It is related to only Earth. What
Okay,
I'm
to
saying,
only-
it is
no
related
other
to,
heavenly bodies.
no other heavenly body. Like suppose moon and other planet, except Earth. Moon and the other planet, when we are discussing, it is not gravity. Okay.
It's either moon or Earth.
Yes. Moon and Earth, sun and Earth, and like that. If you compare with Earth, suppose chairs and we, between human beings and chairs, there is a force, that is gravity. Attraction force will be there.
Is that force negligible?
Why? Because due to the masses.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. Okay, na? So remember this, what is scalar, what is vectors and types of vectors. And when you are writing this, leave the 3 pages you have to leave. Why? Because I told you, right, we have to discuss PDF, right? In that PDF, which questions you have to solve, which questions you can't solve, and parallax error, right? That we have to discuss. That's why 3 pages you have to leave. Or if you continue with the same thing, just take 3 pages and you have to paste in that notes. That's all. Stick that. No problem. Okay. In the next class, we will discuss that. Once again, if I go through that PDF, then I will tell you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts in the
Sir,
scalar,
that-
vector types of vectors? Nagabhushan, tell me.
Sir, you gave homework, right? In that I have a doubt.
You have a doubt in the homework.
Yes, sir.
Tell me which question I given.
Sir, 18th question. If the length of a cylinder is measured to be 428 centimeters with an error of 0.01 centimeter,
Length of the wire. Let's see.
length of cylinder, sir.
Length of cylinder.
It's 4.28 centimeter. Did you say 428 centimeter?
Yes, I told 428.
It's 4.28. I
Okay,
think.
thank you.
Okay, one second. Let me see. Which question I given? The length of the cylinder. Just a minute. Units and dimensions, right? Tell me what we have to calculate.
Percentage error, sir.
Percentage error. The diameter of
So
the wire.
0.2% is the answer.
Sir, I considered 428 centimeters, sir. I got 0.002%.
The least count, the screw gauge, we have used force, length and breadth of the rectangular object.
No,
Is it-
sir. It is related to cylinder, sir.
Accuracy, no. Related to cylinder. Huh? Okay, we will discuss in the next class. Okay, and get that question where I have given.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Where I have given that question. Okay, we'll see in the next class.
Thank you, sir. Good
Yeah,
night.
thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you, sir.
Don't forget the
Thank you,
types of
sir.
vectors. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.